Greetings, and welcome to the ultimate list of do's and don'ts when visiting Pattaya. Let's continue with our list. Don't do drugs. Even in a country with harsh drug laws, you might be surprised at just how many times you get offered to buy or use drugs in Pattaya. Marijuana or yaba seem to be the most regularly touted drugs out here. And walking up the busy streets of Walking Street and Beach Road, you'll stand a good chance of being offered these outlawed substances. As you might have come to know this slogan by now, but just say no is what you need to say if confronted by a dealer. It does not matter what the situation may be, the answer should always be the same: no. Besides, even if you feel that you can trust the dealer, it might actually be a trap to catch you and guarantee you an extended stay in the Bangkok Hilton, somewhere you never want to be. Simply put, just don't do it. Do stay away from balconies. In most places around the world, a balcony is a great little addition to any residence. It can be a beautiful and safe place to relax and enjoy the view on any particular day you feel like it. However, here in Pattaya, balconies tend to be the place of choice for a lot of accidents for tourists. There seems to be a disproportionate amount of falls from these hotel appendages. Whether it's a slip from liquid on the floor, or the result of a violent push from a disgruntled hooker.
Me give you boom boom. You give me money.
F off, you cunt. The result never seems to be a pleasing one. Time and time again, you will see never-ending stories on the news, on social media sites, or if you're unfortunate enough, you might just witness one in real life. So unless you are completely sober or amongst your most trusted friends, please stay away from the notorious balconies of Pattaya. Don't run if you are confronted by a pack of soy dogs. At some stage whilst here in Pattaya, you'll notice a regular occurrence of packs of dogs roaming or sleeping in the streets. If you're really unlucky, you might get set on by a pack of them who are eager to chow down on some fresh filet butt cheeks. If this unfortunate soul happens to be you, do not run, as they will chase you and will most certainly bite your ass off. When I was personally in this situation, I found that kicking the nearest one in the balls with my size 12 Dr. Martens got them running away from me. However, I would advise you to stand your ground, and if you're not carrying a shank, grab anything close that you can use as a weapon and shout loudly at them until they disperse. In the vast majority of cases, this action will suffice and you can continue on your journey. If you are unlucky enough to get bitten by these filthy animals, you'll unfortunately turn into a zombie. Just kidding. But if you do get bitten, make sure you head to the nearest hospital immediately, as some of these dogs are rabid. Don't ride motorbikes without a helmet, unless you are Thai. The preferred method of transport throughout most of Asia is by motorbike. Here in Pattaya, the weather can get extremely warm, so you could be very well tempted to ride around on a hired motorbike without wearing a helmet. Especially as you see the locals doing it all the time without any consequences. But beware. Just because the locals can get away with many things, that same privilege is not extended to the tourists. Even if you are in the middle of a group of 100 other Thai bikers, you'll be the one who gets singled out and fined. This is pretty much guaranteed. So make sure you wear your helmets at all times whilst riding. Besides, it can be a lifesaver if you happen to get into one of the many accidents that occur here in this crazy-ass city called Pattaya. So be safe, and avoid the fines by those pesky cops. do know which sois to visit. A soi is a side street that usually branches off a main road. These side streets are usually where most of the bars are situated and where all the action happens. Some are busier and more notorious than others, so here's a few to look out for. Soi 6 is pretty much the go-to place if your main purpose for visiting the Land of Smiles is drinking copious amounts of beer amongst a plethora of whores. Soi 7 has quite a few more open-air bars and is not as densely populated as Soi 6, but there are still tons of dirty skanks here. Soi 8 is almost a carbon copy of Soi 7. Beer bars and whores all over the gaff. Soi Bukow is a very long soi, and it runs from central Pattaya Road, for a few miles down to South Pattaya Road. It has clusters of bars spread sporadically along a few miles, and they are mixed in with restaurants, supermarkets and a multitude of massage parlors. Whatever types of beers or whores you prefer, you will certainly find them all here. If you are traveling to the sois by vehicle, then please watch out for the abysmal state of the soi roads, as they can be treacherous at the best of times.
We